Hey there, science fans, have you ever seen a geyser erupt? It's a spectacular sight with water shooting high into the air. Now imagine that same excitement with soda. Today we're diving into a super cool experiment dropping Mentos into soda, underwater. Get ready for some fizzy fun. We'll learn why soda goes crazy when it meets Mentos. We'll also see how this changes when we take the experiment underwater. It's all about bubbles and pressure, and it's going to be a blast. Alright, science explorers, let's gather our gear for this bubbly adventure. Here's what we need: a big bottle of soda. Diet Coke works best, but any kind will do. A roll of Mentos candies, a tall, clear container like a vase or a large pitcher, and water. First things first, fill that container with water. This is our underwater laboratory. Next, carefully open your soda bottle. We don't want any premature eruptions. Now, for the tricky part. We need to drop the Mentos into the soda while it's submerged. You can try using a tube or a piece of paper to make a chute for the Mentos to slide down, or if you're feeling extra adventurous, try dropping them in one by one. Before we unleash the Mentos, let's talk bubbles. Soda is full of dissolved carbon dioxide gas. That's what gives it that fizzy zing. These gas molecules want to escape the soda and form bubbles. That's where Mentos come in. The surface of a Mentos candy is covered in tiny pits and bumps. These bumps act like nucleation sites, giving the gas molecules a place to come together and form bubbles. Lots and lots of bubbles, and when all those bubbles try to escape at once, whoosh, you get a soda geyser. Section 4, taking the plunge, Mentos and soda go submerged. Okay, science adventurers, the moment of truth. Drop those Mentos into the submerged soda bottle and get ready for an underwater spectacle. You'll see a rush of bubbles erupting from the bottle, just like in the regular experiment. But here's where things get interesting. The water pressure surrounding the bottle might actually make the eruption a bit smaller. That's because the water pressure makes it a bit harder for the gas bubbles to expand and escape. Section 5. Keep the science bubbling, more fun to explore. Congratulations, science explorers. You've successfully created an underwater soda geyser. We've learned about bubbles, pressure, and the amazing reaction between Mentos and soda. But the fun doesn't stop there. Try experimenting with different types of soda or using other things besides Mentos. What happens if you use salt instead? Or sugar? Keep exploring, keep experimenting, and remember, science is all around us, just waiting to be discovered.